I don't know. I'm in the wind. Oh my days. I clicked on it. I had to click on it. Hey there, and welcome back to the Nightmare at Charles series, where we are now starting the third game in this series, right? Nightmare at Charles 3. So far, it's kind of, I'm not entirely sure. Again, as if you've seen my videos recently on the game, I'm not on the games rather. I'm not really sure where the story is going. It's very minimal right now. We're only getting like some world kind of like details with regards to Freddy Fazbear's and Charles Pizza Zone. However, now we have some interesting details with this game, right? All good things can lead to bitter ends, and the closure of Charles Pizza Zone is the final nail in the coffin for the company behind Charles and Friends. Now everything, including arcade machines, small rides, props, and as well as plushies, must go, including the original mascots before Charles Rabbit. Now, I think this is mainly, obviously, dealing with the events that took place in the second game where Phone Guy died. I'm thinking the restaurant closed down and now everything must go. And then they talk about the original mascots before Charles Rabbit, which I believe is the location that they first opened around 5-7 years after Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, right? I think it was like Rookie Rabbit or something like that. I think that's the location they're going to be talking about, and I think we're going to start seeing those original mascots. So let's go into new game. Everything must go. Auction happening now. After being hit with a lawsuit, CPZ Entertainment has announced that they will be shutting down by the end of this month. In the meantime, a yard sale will be occurring at the warehouse where Charles and his friends were created. There will be arcade machines, props, plushies, masks, and even animatronics for sale for reasonable prices. Plushies are $11, arcade machines between $100 and $190, masks/parts between $40 and $90, and animatronics are $200 to $320. Alright, time to see what's going on at this auction. 12 a.m. first night. So, is this going to be taking place at, like, basically a warehouse, I'm imagining, right? Now, so far, you know, in some ways, the games have been lining up with, like, Five Nights at Freddy's in terms of, like, the aesthetic. But this is a bit different. Let's see.
Is the thing on? I swear, I paid like $50 to use this phone messaging machine. Oh, wait a minute. The red light's blinking.
Yep.
That means it works. That means
you're live.
Okay, hey man, it's me. I just wanted to leave you some recorded messages to keep you updated on the yard sale, and so you don't feel completely lonely. I would have taken the night shift with you, but our manager wants me to help out with customers during the sale and sort out what's left in the basement. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Honestly,
I think.
I hope this ends well for all of us, you know? After the first Charles Pizza Zone burned down and the incident with Tara's animatronics attacking the staff, I can't say I blame the CEO for quitting the entertainment industry, especially after being hit with a lawsuit when it wasn't even his fault, you know? Once everything is gone, so is our place here. I'm probably going to enroll in college to get my degree at something. You know what? I'll talk about that stuff later. How about I tell you what's for sale? Okay. Alright, let's see. Okay. We have a set of arcade machines. A few good ones, actually. Like, there's like Mario Kart, DK Jr. and stuff. Those classics. A couple of plushies, and even some spare costumes for both the original and Rock Time animatronics. I'm not sure what
okay.
People will want to do with the animatronic parts, but you know what they say. Once a man's trash is another man's treasure, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm done messing around. I'm not here to judge anyone, you know? We're also going to be selling some animatronics, if we can find some, of course, but at the moment, that's all we have for sale. There's a box full of both the burnt and the new animatronics, but we decided that it isn't worth anything. Now moving on. I'm also instructed to tell you what you will be doing on the night shift. You're basically monitoring the building from 12 a.m. to 6 a.m.
Pretty
Make
simple.
sure no one breaks in and tries to steal any of the stuff that's for sale. If you see any suspicious stuff happening, just confront them and tell them to leave. Or if there is ever an emergency, just call 911. That is important. Remember that. Just a little heads up. These cameras are pretty old and will probably go offline after like a minute or so. Some of the music device I'm gonna discuss that now. The music device is basically a radio over the speakers, so
Yeah.
employees can listen to music while they work. But since the shutdown of the second pizzeria, it's just been cut down to one melody. If any of your devices go offline, just click the specific reboot button and you'll be back up in a few seconds.
Got it.
Alright, man, I gotta get going. Me and the management will continue searching down in the basement and see what findings are awaiting us. Okay, I'll talk to you later, dude.
Alright, so they didn't really mention pretty much what, they didn't talk about defending animatronics, right? So, defending against them. So, obviously, there is no implication that they would be moving, right? But then it's gonna be like, surprise, surprise, they're moving. Now, in terms of the story, it seems like, right, there's two, obviously, so it seems like CPC is finally getting out of the business, mainly because of the events in the first game, where Charles Pizza Zone was shut down. And then obviously with the new location with the Runtime animatronics, which led to, an employee's death, right? As I mentioned, the animatronics attacking staff. And that's pretty much what led to the situation with the yard sale, getting rid of everything. So I at least get that. Now we have these two endos up here that are kind of hooked up, I guess. But we don't really, there's literally nothing else here. Which is interesting, because we have a music system, which I'm going to guess right now is going to be like a lore system. That's pretty much what I'm going to... I mean, again, as I mentioned, thematically, these games have matched the Five Nights at Freddy's games, right? Because FNAF 1 and Nightmare at Charles 1, pretty similar in terms of theme and gameplay. The second game, obviously, have the Rock Time animatronics, which are pretty much a one-to-one comparison with the toy animatronics, right, from FNAF 2, as well as the withered animatronics, burnt animatronics, right? And here we have the lore system, which is obviously straight from FNAF 3, but in this case, right, we're not dealing with someone in a suit. It seems like we're going to be dealing with pretty much more animatronics. Now, we know that the whole premise so far in terms of the story that they're trying to imply is that someone is, or at least this is my theory on it, someone is trying to sabotage Charles Pizza Zone, or not necessarily just Charles Pizza Zone, but someone is trying to ensure that the success that Freddy Fazbear's Pizza had can never be replicated, right? First it was this rookie rabbit location, then it was obviously Charles Pizza Zone, right? Not only with the first location which burned down, but then even when they came back with the toy animatronics, obviously they pretty much ended up killing someone. Now the weird thing in all of this is the fact that Charles Rabbit is somewhat, in the first game, somewhat aware of this idea, right? The fact that they're constantly trying to bring back the magic that Freddy Fazbear's created, yet they're always failing. So it's kind of weird that Charles Rabbit is the one to say that. You know what I mean? Like, just from a character standpoint, it's like, why would Charles Rabbit say that? I mean, it's not something Amtron would just say. So is it possession? Is it AI sentience? There's really no evidence, suggesting either one. I guess the closest would be possession, because obviously we've had people gone missing, especially in the first game. But the game hasn't really gone out of its way to suggest that anything weird like that is happening, except in the first game where you hear child laughter, right, throughout the halls. That's probably the only scenario where you actually notice, like, oh, why do I hear Toreador music and like, I think it was a little girl that was laughing. Now it seems like night 1 is literally just an introductory night. I don't think anything happens at all, which is pretty much why I kept talking this whole time. But I think yeah, there you go. I mean, literally nothing happened. It was pretty much meant to get used to the map layout. But I'm guessing now is when things start to change. Maybe because now we're gonna get animatronics, right? Let's see. Do we have them? Oh, bingo. There's one in camera 5.
Hey man, how did you make it out your first night? Were you afraid of the dark or something?
No. I was literally in an office.
Anyways, we made quite a discovery this morning. Okay,
I
you're
can
not
see.
gonna believe this. We found a couple of more props as usual, and an animatronic, an actual functioning animatronic. Manager recognized it and said that it was one of the original mascots before Charles Pizza Zone. I think he said the name of the location where it came was called Ricky Rabbit's Restaurant?
Ricky Rabbit's, there you go.
He also told that child was killed there, and that's why it closed down, and
there you go.
The animatronics were sent back and put away in storage. That's all I got for tonight. We're gonna continue the search in the basement and see what else we can find. Talk to you later, man.
Ricky Rabbit. Well, there you go. And now they mention the death of a child, which could obviously connect to what we hear in the first game. How did the audio system's already disabled? We literally just like we didn't even get to use it. Now we're gonna obviously have to try and figure out, right, how does this system work, right? I'm guessing again it works like a lure. This reboot takes a while, but it's done now. So I guess that makes 3 locations. Ricky Rabbit's opened, I think, in 1999. And then obviously at Charles Pizza Zone, which ended up opening in 2014. No, or 2009, I think? Oh my god. I don't remember the dates. I know it was like over a decade. I think it was like 2014, actually. No, yeah, sorry. First game was 2014, right? I think that's when the game took place. I think the second game also took place around 2015 as well. I'm not too sure. Also, it says camera systems operational, but... Oh. Where'd you go? Oh, lore. How did it... Huh? What do you mean? Like already you're already gonna fail even when you haven't done anything yet? That's not good. For some reason, I'm like, I have to use my side button to click it. Okay, no clue. It's kind of weird because we don't actually know the mechanics of the characters. Oh my god, guys, come on. I'm waiting for this to load up. It's still in camera 7. I'm not sure. I mean, if I use... I don't know. Because it depends on how the animatronic moves, right? If I called it to camera 9, why would it go to camera 7? We can't... like, I would understand if the music system kept getting disabled after, you know, using it a bit. But randomly disabling like this is a bit ridiculous. I mean, how finicky can this get? Also, already one major positive change. This whole clicking on to, you know, clicking this to pull up the camera instead of having to swipe down, because the second game, like the amount of times I accidentally like keep flipping it on accident because I left my mouse cursor there was a bit annoying, but it's nice that I can just click it. Oh my god, I swear to god, that's like horrible timing. Seriously? The game is just intent on just screwing me over with these reboots. Oh, hi there. That's definitely not creepy at all. Let's try and play music to get you moving. Can we see you move? I guess this will be a good way to confirm it. That's... So, I guess... Maybe... Well, maybe I should think about it this way. Am I playing music in a specific camera? Or am I just playing music? And is it like resetting the rabbit? Because if that's the case, then maybe it doesn't matter which camera I'm looking at. Maybe it will always reset the rabbit to camera 7. Because the fact that it went from camera 1 to camera 7 literally this time, it wasn't like it moved its way through camera 9 and 5, it just teleported pretty much to camera 7, suggests that the music made it go to camera 7. So it's a different type of... It's not like a manual lure where you have to be like, okay, I gotta lure it to the next camera, you know what I mean? It's more like a reset button more than anything. Alright, there you go. 5 a.m. Da, 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 da. Alright, third night. We're pretty much flying through this. Called it. And we got like a snow leopard. And already they're on the run.
Hey man, how
And
you
we got a
doing?
bird.
We found some more animatronics in the basement, and yes, they are from the original location. Though I will say it's a rather odd pair for a band.
You telling
Having
me?
a Dalmatian animatronic along with a parrot? That looks more like
Oh
a Chica
right,
knockoff.
it's a Dalmatian. You're right, and this is
I
a
don't think
Chica
it matches very
knockoff.
well, but I'm not gonna judge anyone who gets
I mean-
these things. There's still more stuff I have to bring up, but due to lack of time I had, I could get those 2 animatronics I just mentioned up. Alright, I'll leave you to your job. See you tomorrow.
Okay, so music already has not done anything to both animatronics. Did it work? Oh, that's not good. It's in camera 3. I mean, to be honest, the bird, like both this and Ricky Rabbit, are pretty much knockoffs. You know what I mean? I don't think anyone would look at this and think, oh wow, we haven't seen that before. Let's see. We just have to experiment, really. It just makes me uncomfortable because I really don't know what I'm doing. There is a post explaining gameplay, and I was like, I don't think I'll have to look at it, but to be honest, I might have to look at it if we keep flying blind like this. At least for my own sake, because I don't really know what I'm doing. Oh, no you don't. Play music. Oh, that's so screwed. Oh my days. I think that's the indicator. There you go. Okay. Well, for I have to. Okay. So, the bird kind of reset. I don't know why. I didn't turn off the light. I mean, I didn't notice them before. But seeing the shadow rabbit there, I'm pretty sure that's literally the rabbit we saw in the ending to 1020 mode in the second game, right? Like we saw like a shadow rabbit attack a guard, an employee, and I'm guessing that employee was obviously the phone guy. Because remember, he died as he was doing the phone call. He was attacked, right, by Teresa, but he ran away, was still able to talk, and then obviously that's when he ends up getting killed. He's like, oh no, and then gets attacked. Where did the chicken go? Chicken reset. I'm not sure. Is the chicken resetting because of... Oh, Lord. I honestly don't know. I don't know if the chicken's resetting because of music. Or... I mean, it feels like it is. Because... I don't... Oh, it's not good. I don't know. I'm in the wind. Oh my days. I clicked on it. I had to click on it. I had to click on it. It was too tempting. It was too tempting. Alright, so I took a look at the mechanics. So essentially, the light mechanic, right, the desk lamp, is kind of like a last resort. Generally speaking, the main mechanic is this music system where you're supposed to play it on the camera that the Amtrak is on, and it's going to reset them back one step apparently. So you're actually supposed to use it for all of them. Also, while the music is playing, every other animatronic stays in the same spot basically, so they get frozen in place. Also, why is camera 6 disabled? Oh no. Camera 6 is gone. That is actually weird. I don't know why I don't know why the camera's disabled. That's really weird. Oh, maybe I should have played it on the bird. Nope, we're not. Why am I? I'm treating it like a hallucination. Every time, my first instinct is to literally like not look at it. Turn off the light, damn it. I tried turning it off! Alright, so I'm playing music for the bird at camera 8. I'm curious if there's any way to get it further than that. Like, is camera 8 the furthest I can push this bird back, or can I make them go back into camera 4, for example? It seems like it is more likely to be this starting position, which is fine. Already, every time I see that, I know something's gonna fail. I mean, honestly. At least now I have some control over what's going on with the animatronics. Now that I actually understand what I'm supposed to do and everything. I mean, well, it's not that, it's just that... Oh my god, guys. Stop it. Stop breaking my cameras and my audio. For a while, at least I understand that I'm supposed to just look at the cameras. Because before I thought it would have to be like, you had to lure them to the camera using the music. But no, you kind of like shoo them away with the camera on, like that's right on there. Oh my god, guys, come on, stop eliminating my cameras. I already know there's 2 of you in there. Oh, not just that. Music reset. Oh boy. Alright, next has to be the bird. Oh boy. Wait. It happened again. I swear to god, like Where'd it go? Where'd it go? See, like look, the bird went back. And for some reason, signal lost is still stuck here. Not my problem, it's just that... it's the unknown. I don't know why... Oh my god, guys. And now it's... Oh. What? Oh my... I can't. I mean, we could just... Technically speaking, we could just wait here. If this is like a last resort. I guess so far, what I have to say gameplay-wise while we're... watching these 2 pinpoint dots stare at us is I don't know, I think like it's quite aggressive with the music reboot. That can get quite aggressive, but at the same time you're able to pretty much reboot multiple animatronics at once. It's just that I don't even know which one caught me at this point. But now I'm trying to figure out what's going on here. Oh, it actually disappeared. That's insanity. It actually disappeared. I really thought I was just gonna sit there. I was like, what? I don't even, like, trust me, I don't even know what's happening. What? There's no shot. There is no way. Of course, yeah, but of course they both literally, like, those systems are so crap, they literally both just collapsed. Where's the bird? Notice the bird isn't anywhere near here. I knew that bird had to be somewhere. What? I mean, like I'm trying to think about it, right? And of course, literally, again, like the fact, again, I think I disagree with, I mean, camera system, like randomly disabling, I get. Audio system, not so much, considering that I think you should disable when it's actually being used. Like, if you use it a couple times, then it disables. I think that makes sense. But having the audio system randomly disable, like the camera system, to me, doesn't make much sense from a gameplay aspect. Because, literally, I'm not doing anything to merit that at all, you know what I mean? Very weird. I don't know how to feel about that. Fourth night. Honestly, I think we have to leave it there. That was kind of... I don't know how to feel about... I don't know. I'm sensing another potential cheese, but to be honest, this game, this night might add something. But first, let's listen to the phone call. Let's see. Who's new?
Hey man. Listen, I don't really have much to say for this message other than to keep up the good work. And I want to tell you that the auction is going well, and... That's good. Everything is almost gone except the animatronics.
Yeah, because no one wants them.
I don't know why no one has bought them yet.
Really?
I think since a lot of people always wanted to keep their animatronics in their houses or apartments...
Why?
They would be bought right away, considering their price. I guess not everyone is into that sort of thing.
Like no one.
Tomorrow morning, me and the management are going to clear the basement one last time. See you on the flip side.
Yeah, see you on the flip side. You want? We'll give this night one try. But again, it's like, now, after playing that night, right, it's like, wait, what's stopping me from simply playing, like, what's to stop me from literally playing, oh my god, from like turning off the light and just sitting there and relying on luck, because so far they seem to suggest that if you miss a character, they'll visit you and you can still protect yourself by turning off this desk lamp, which makes it seem like technically it's possible to survive by just having the desk lamp on. And if that's true, that's a bit extreme, I think. I don't know. Again, I guess that's just the only thing I have to say right now in terms of gameplay. Audio system, like, automatically, like, randomly disabling, I think is not a sensible move, just because, like, I mean, it doesn't make sense. Like, how the hell am I supposed to, you know, actually do anything if my audio, like, does that? Like, how is that fair? I haven't done anything to warrant that at all. You know what I mean? And now I'm pretty sure this thing is gonna visit me. Also, isn't that interesting that Purple Rabbit is no longer here? They showed up a lot in Night 3, but then kind of just poof, disappeared, which is odd. Why would they only visit on Night 3? Oh, I swear, I get, there it goes again. I was literally waiting to use it, and then of course it forces me to reset it, and camera reboot too. Speak of the devil, I can't believe he actually showed up as I was talking about him. Never mind. It's just weird that he's so much less active now. Doggo, where did you go? Hopefully the doggo is just out to relax a little. Because honestly, the fact that it's not showing up at all is kind of concerning. Oh boy. I tried clicking on it. I really did. You know what? That's a good way to stop. Jesus. I'm actually like kind of tired today. Did a lot today, and I tried getting as far as I could. But for now, that is pretty much it for this video. If you enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Lets me know you're enjoying the content and want to see more of it. The game will be in the description below as always. And with that said, I'll see you in another video. Take care.